Morning, everybody. I have control this time because Mark's going to have his hands full doing a show and tell. So good morning, and let me go ahead and bring everybody else in.
Hey.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. I'm always hands-free, so that's cool.
Me too. Hey, look at that.
You got to be careful, Mike.
Uh-oh.
You've got a lot of power over there.
I have so much power. I'm just going to start clicking things.
You're like Skeletor
dangerous
podcast.
Why would you do this to me, Mark? Giving me the power and the control. Yeah. Bad ideas.
Yeah.
I'm going to go mute real quick.
Morning.
Okay. You want mute?
Okay, so, yeah, we're good. YouTube is a running.
Outstanding.
All right. Oh, how do I set it up to be able to watch the chat? That's
over on the right, down at the bottom.
Chat. Got it. Okay, there we good.
Good morning.
All right. Morning, everybody. Morning, Michael Gene Fleming. Morning, Plastic Fantastic.
Hey, yeah, Plastic Fantastic, man. Good morning. So he's at Joe Fest. It was Joe Fest. He gave me a chain link fence.
Oh, really?
And I need some more of the little coupling things to hold them together. And I don't know if I misplaced one of the baggies. But anyway, so it was like a chain link fence. It was a couple like different sections of fence.
Okay.
And then there were these little links that you plug into the corners so you can make it zigzag or make a box or whatever. Mm-hmm. But it was it's like a real nice little print. He said it took like an hour per thing, and like it prints flat on the build plate. Yeah, we got the Bambu. That's going to be our kind of thing this morning.
Very cool. You're joining us as part of
one of us.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. So the Bambu, I got the P1P because I'm a cheap bastard, and I watched a couple of videos that did like a review of the X1C next to the P1S next to the P1P, and most of the machines are the same. The P1S and the X1C are both enclosed. P1S is in plastic. The X1C is in aluminum, I want to say. So they're better for temperature controlling, and if you're printing like I don't know, like TPU or ABS or PETG, like it's better for those because you can control the temperature better. Mm-hmm. But from kind of what I gathered, if you're just printing PLA, like there's almost no difference between the three machines.
Okay. And so you got the P1P or the P1S?
P1P. I went with the cheapest one.
P1P. Okay.
But you know, I'm dipping my toes in. I'm a guy that like if this thing kicks ass and I can make it pay for itself, because this was less than, I want to say it was like $3.99. I'm more at the website now. Yeah, like the big sale is over, but the prices are the same, so you can still go buy this thing for $400.
Yeah.
I did not buy the AMS, not yet, but I probably will.
You're just missing out. Come on, man.
Yeah, I've got a project that I'm working on that I've been playing with the AMS. I'll talk to you guys about it offline because I don't want to show it off yet.
No kidding. My AMS has malfunctioned.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. Could have been I hadn't used it in a while, and I was like, let me throw a print on and just satiate my printing fix.
Yeah.
And something kind of jammed up, and then I had to take it apart, and I tried running it again, and now nothing's feeding through the way it needs to. So
really, now is yours the normal AMS or the AMS Lite?
The normal one.
Okay. Yeah, I've got the Lite.
Yeah.
I did the. You can see it in the background here.
Yeah.
I did the print your own vertical stand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there we go. Kind of like that. But it's been doing pretty good.
So yeah, I'll be troubleshooting, trying to figure out what's going on. That's the only problem I've ever had.
Yeah. Interesting.
So, how do I get into it?
Go ahead, Mark.
What is he trying to do?
I don't know how I get into it. Like if I wanted to type something in the chat, I don't know how to do it.
I think what you have to do is open up YouTube in another in another window. That's how I've had to do it when I'm a guest.
No shit. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Technical stuff, difficulties. Les White,
No
designs. Good morning. If it's still morning for you, it's morning for me.
Yeah, it's Mike's cruising along in the afternoon
Mike's
over
in
there.
the
I'm all the way in
afternoon.
afternoon.
Nico's in the afternoon. I know where Nico's at.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we did have a couple of things we kind of wanted to talk about, and then we'll get into this thing. Mike, I know you were saying what was it, like 2:30 in the morning? You got up. So
Oh yeah, no, I happened to be up way too late last night.
Yeah, well, you hadn't gone to bed yet.
No, yeah, it was 3 o'clock.
Ugh.
I was
3 o'clock in the morning is about when I wake up to pee and start thinking about coffee.
Yeah, so Facebook started giving chatter that Breaker was available, so I jumped online. It's like
where?
A Target. This is a Target exclusive.
Yeah.
So my local Target said they had 6 in stock, so I placed an order. Came to the grand total of $1.83 because I had some Target credits.
Oh.
I was like, okay, order's placed. Let's cross our fingers and see when they cancel it. And sure enough, woke up at this morning and at 7 a.m. They didn't cancel it, but they said, sorry, we don't have any in stock. Would you like to, what are your options? And then one of the options was to move it to another store, which is actually slightly further away. But I went ahead and just said, okay, I'll transfer the order, and I transferred it over there, and they've actually fulfilled it. Really? Now, whether or not they put the right thing in the bag, like Target tends to not do, we'll see. But I think that one actually went through.
So I pre-ordered mine from Target on March 4th.
Okay.
And right now it says estimated by Monday, July 28th.
Really?
Which is like, it just means like I have until then for them to cancel that shit.
Yeah. Bastards. Yeah, exactly. I'm guessing at my store that the case just happened to walk out the back door.
Probably.
The fact that they had 6 and then they had none probably means somebody's working in the back. Yeah, it's I tell you, this kind of stuff is not supposed to be this stressful.
I haven't seen G.I. Joe anything on a shelf or peg in months.
Agreed.
And like if I go into a Target or a Walmart, like I go through the toy aisle and I look because you never know.
Yeah.
And like they haven't even had empty pegs. They're just gone. Just
yeah, they're just gone. It's the Wild West again.
Yeah.
Well, the Breaker doesn't even show up when I look for them on Target.
Really?
So, yeah.
Somebody had posted a link last night. And I think that was the way that's how I saw it online.
Was it in our group or another group?
No, it was a general 6-inch classified or something like that. Yeah. So who knows? Who knows? Maybe you'll get them. Maybe you won't. Maybe we'll just have to wait for it to show up at Ollie's.
Well, I don't have an Ollie's, but that's it. Just putting it out there. That's the one figure that I don't have in the spectrum of like it coming in or anything like that.
Okay.
I mean, I missed the snake armor. I missed the claw. I had ordered the damn alley viper with the trench viper. I ordered that and they canceled it on me. So like I'm real behind the 8 ball on.
Yeah,
I've never been in like this. Like am I going to be paying scalper prices for some stuff? I don't know.
Yeah, it's gotten ridiculous. I don't know what's going on over at Hasbro with this stuff anymore.
Yeah. So before we do crack into this, I actually got 2 new printers this weekend. I got the P1P here, and I picked up a Elegoo Mars, I want to say 5 Ultra. Yeah, Eloku Mars 5 Ultra. Just all I had a couple of Mars machines. I just ran them into the ground. I had 2 Saturns, ran them in. I just I mean, they were printing like 24/7
Oh,
for a
wow.
long time, and eventually like one kind of craps itself, and you cannibalize one to keep the other one going, and so now I'm down to, or I got down to just the Elegoo Jupiter like a while ago.
Okay.
And that thing is still just a workhorse. And all these printers like paid for themselves dozens and dozens of times over, like because I sell 3D prints on the Etsy store. But I want something, if I want to print like a little clearer piece, or even just doing like the custom heads for people, just something a little cleaner. And all my machines were, several generations obsolete. So yeah, picked up a little Mars 5 Ultra.
Okay.
And I think
Nice.
yeah, Amazon, it was on sale, and I did the camel. It was the lowest price it had ever been. So F it.
All right.
Because
So
I
Juan, I
sold
see you just posted something. You want me to bring it up?
Yeah, that's
All
just
right.
a look at it.
Oh, there we go.
Yep. Oh, and that's on the Elegoo site, yeah.
Yeah, this is nice looking. Holy moly!
Yeah, we'll see. It says it auto levels. It's got the camera. It's it's all the bells and whistles, and I've never had a machine with any of that stuff before.
Okay.
So yeah, it's pretty exciting.
Oh, price looks good on it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, not bad.
How big is the build plate?
Oh, it's tiny.
Okay.
It's
But you're just doing it for super high detail?
It's for doing like custom heads, doing like just little test prints. Because I'll print stuff on that damn Jupiter that's like 18 hours or 12 hours. Like anything that's more than 12 hours or more, like I'll hit print in the morning, and it's tomorrow morning before I see it. And the build plate is huge, and the vat is huge. So like changing out resins on that thing is just a monster. Like it's like, imagine your Thanksgiving turkey, like the tray that you bring it out to the table on.
Oh, geez,
but fill that with like resin. Like it's just,
oh, wow.
It's a massive vat, and I want something, if I'm going to be switching resins around, I want something it's a bit more manageable. So just a little bit.
Okay.
Cool. You see the specifications. I was just kind of looking at all its specs.
Yeah, 165 by 77. Yeah, it's about my hand.
Okay.
I would say I have a medium-sized hand.
Okay.
Not too big.
Not bad.
Not too small
at all.
Yeah, we'll see. And it's what does it say? It's a 9K.
9K.
So like the Jupiter's a 4K, but it's 4K stretched to about this size. Where this is a 9K that's about this big. Yeah. So I'm very interested to see kind of what that looks like, and I'm probably gonna have to screw with the slicer, and I'm pretty sure like I have a standard like layer height of like 0.05 mil or something like that, and I might as well bring it down a little and see how good we can get, especially with the heads. Like it always drives me nuts. Like to the naked eye, like these prints come off the machines looking amazing, and then I put like the telescopic things on to paint, and it's like, oh, I see all the layer lines.
Cool.
So yeah, we'll see.
All right.
All right. You guys got anything else? Do you want to bust into this thing?
Yeah, we can go ahead and bust into it. I don't have anything new. Except for Fumbles made his debut yesterday out on Instagram.
I saw that. Awesome.
Yeah, that's your sniper rifle, Mark.
Yeah.
That's the one from the Valaverse. Was it Weapons Kit Foxtrot, I think?
I got one right here. Foxtrot.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. So Unboxing videos I usually see are they take their time and they're like, oh, it came with instructions and they're in French and German and Spanish. Don't care. We're not doing that. I'm not going to print a Benchy because why would I? So the point of this is going to kind of be from the moment I crack the tape on this thing, let's see how quickly we can get a print out.
Okay.
So I'm actually going to, because you hear people say, oh yeah, 20 minutes, you're up and running. And like, if that's true, we can do it during this podcast for sure.
All right.
Or they're full of shit.
And it's going to be captured on film.
Okay.
Right? Like, I have high hopes, though. Like, I haven't heard, like, you had a little AMS problem. And that is the first time I've heard anyone say anything negative about the Bambu printers. So, high hopes. I hit start. Here we go.
Okay.
Here we go. Oh, there's a timer.
Did you got one? Yeah.
Yeah. Mike's got one going.
We'll compare and synchronize.
Yeah. I mean, if the box kicks my ass, like, we can take a couple seconds off.
Yeah.
It should be pretty cool. I don't recall having too much problems with setup.
What do you have, Artwann?
So I have the X1C.
Okay.
And I'm feeling like, yeah, it might have taken me maybe a half an hour to get going. If that, like, I don't recall, but I know I had mine in the box for a while before I even cracked it open.
Yeah. That was the same with me. I got mine and it sat in a box staring at me for like 3 months. Yeah, because I was printing stuff at the time and I didn't want to disrupt the print to set up a new printer, and time just got away from me. So while Mark's working on that, what are your thoughts on the Snowcat? I mean, we talked about it on the last podcast from a technical point of view. I'm kind of surprised how slow it's moving.
Okay, I'm feeling that as well, but like having doubt that it'll fund is ridiculous. I've seen a lot of people post like videos, oh, it might not fund, and all. I'm like, you're right. Like,
Yeah.
it'll get its 8,000 this week, and then last minute surge will get. I don't know. We may not get all of the tiers.
I'm thinking that's going to be the key. I don't think all the stretch goals are going to fund,
which makes it a little less appetizing if that's the case.
Yeah,
I haven't backed it yet myself. I'm kind of one of those guys to see, like, are we going to get most of the stuff? And if we are, then I'll go ahead and jump.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are going to be doing that. I do wonder if they're going to pull remember the Sky Striker was extremely slow, and then towards the end they threw in a bonus.
Was it really?
Oh yeah, the Sky Striker never hit all its goals.
Right. So
that's right.
Right, we wound up not getting the.
Did it fund real fast and then it just like didn't hit the stretch goals?
Yeah, I think it was. I want to say that's how it did. It didn't. It wasn't real fast either. Like the Hiss, it funded and hit all its stretch goals within like 24 hours. Sky Striker was moving along, but then they added the Cobra troops to it. There was the the 3 Cobras that they added in. That's what put it over the edge. But we still never got ketchup and mustard.
Well, yeah, that's right.
Which is pretty sad because they had to pretty much tool everything. They had to tool everything except for the head for the Cobra version anyway.
Right.
So, who knows? I will be surprised if all the stretch goals hit.
I mean, that's my main thinking, but I feel like the last couple days, all of a sudden, everybody's going to just jump on. So
I think so too.
That's my feeling as well.
Yeah, I have no doubt that it'll fund. It's just, is it going to be all stretch goals? And I am curious if they're going to add something. If what I could see them adding, which would affect pretty much nobody, would be
patches.
Oh, patches. Yes, definitely some patches. You know, they're doing that generic G.I. Joe Buck, the standard trooper.
Mm-hmm.
Just do him in snow. You get generic G.I. Joe snow trooper.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, that would be good. I always thought, I actually was really surprised that we didn't get Whiteout, which was the recolored snow job, because he was a snowcat driver. You know, he was tier 2 snowcat driver, but yeah, sorry, he was the Wolfhound driver. So Michael Gene Fleming says that the Sky Striker didn't fund until the last 2 days. Oh, that's right. That's right. It was after the Rancor failed.
Mm-hmm.
The Rancor was like a week or two before, and then it just failed. Apparently, people didn't want a cardboard backdrop and a bag of bones. Strange. Who would have thought? And then all the people that were, you know, scalpers and speculators and all that, they jumped from the Rancor over to the Sky Striker.
Sky Striker. And in those, geez, there's a lot. Well, it feels like there's a lot of those just out there, and people are selling them, and they're at every. There's at least a couple at every show.
Yeah.
What, the Sky Strikers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bought 3 of those damn things.
I think I have at least 3, maybe 4. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I went 1. I did 1 and done.
Because you're the smart one of us. That's why.
Yeah.
Well, I picked up 1 at last year's Joe Fest so that I can get my custom done, and that's actually what you see right there.
Oh, you did Night Force?
I did a Night Boomer.
Oh, yeah. Nice. Hey, Ben, how's it going? Thank you for joining. That does look really nice. Well, from a distance.
What are we talking about?
Let Mike, let Mark get his super high def goggles and take a look at your paint job. We'll see all the.
Let's see. Let's see what we got.
So,
put them, make them big.
Just, that one, the Night Boomer.
Yeah, you switch it at the bottom and drag it. There you go.
So if you're looking back there on the
from here, it looks legit.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have even thought. I just assumed you had a Night Boomer.
Well, so here's the thing. It became a Night Boomer for less price than the Night Boomer, and I think it's better than the Night Boomer.
True. Now, did you do the little trick where you can buy the miniature flashlights to put into the blast effects?
No.
So
I remember you telling me about this. Yes.
Yeah. And all you have to do is you take the jets, afterburner jets, I guess, whatever the blast effects are coming out of the engines, and you can pop the cap out of them, and then the little flashlights fit right down into it. And then you can turn the flashlights on, and you get the. I'll see if I can find a link to the flashlights for you.
All right. I have to grab some skizzers to cut zip ties. I will.
Okay.
Are we pausing the clock?
What's that? Oh no, this is all. He's
all part of it.
Yeah, he doesn't. You know, this is his. This is his failure to prepare. It's you get down for it.
Oh man, Ben, how's it going? Oh boy, I know Ben's on the quest to either complete his Defiant or
oh yeah,
maybe 3D print, maybe design and 3D print a bunch of parts for it. I know he's going to probably do some additive stuff. And that was one of those things that really kind of got me going in 3D printing, was the Defiant and the whale.
Okay.
Was the parts for those? There's just so many pieces.
Yeah. And those veins from the whale, you look at them the wrong way and they fall apart.
What?
Yeah.
All right, so I guess I have to do some unscrewing.
Oh, yep. all part of the time. We're timing you.
Yep.
I'm moving.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which Allen wrench do I need?
You don't get a pass for having to go get tools.
Right. Well, that's part of it, right? It's not like on the outside of the box. It's like, make sure you've got something to cut.
Yeah, I sent you the. I put the link in our chat. I'll go ahead and throw it into this chat, but I'm not sure if it'll show up or not.
I just saw it pop up. Okay. To get the flickering lights.
Yeah, they're these tiny little things. But yeah, they pop right into it and light them up.
I have.
I remember you shared all those links with us.
Yep.
Yeah.
I have a set of like the flames that someone else made that has the lights in them.
Oh,
and
okay.
I should have gone ahead and did that. So I'll do that. That'll take it from here to here.
Here, yeah, exactly. Take it up that little extra notch.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't see this coming. I didn't think this would be a thing at all. There's lots of little screws and pieces.
Okay.
Hot end that I hope that's
Now
not the
you
next
want
symbol.
to be you'll want to be careful with the screws. You probably don't have to use them all.
Yeah.
There are lots of screws that the Bambu gives you for like, hey, if you want to print our scraper tool, that's the free file. Here are the screws that are required to put it together.
Yeah.
So
I like that they're labeled.
But
like the thing I'm putting on now is the spool holder.
Okay.
Okay. Well, now go on the back.
Yeah. So I like that. Like there's 2 screws for the spool holder, and they're in a little baggie labeled for spool holder. So
okay.
Okay, that's the top.
Not too bad. But so Mark, you started printing FDM like pretty recently. Like your wife was doing it.
Yeah. I didn't care for it. Like the machines are just touchy, and then they started kind of failing, and I don't know. It likely clogs in the hot end or something like that. I don't have it in me to spend as much time as it requires to troubleshoot this shit. I need to go. Like I don't want to be a 3D printer so much as I want to be a 3D artist.
Okay.
You know,
Makes sense.
Because I'm a sensitive guy.
Yeah. The and FDM is I mean, the basics of it are simple, but there's so many little things that can go wrong with it.
Secure the PTFE tube anchor with 2 screws from accessory box. So that's going to go up here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there's 4 scraper, 4 spool holder, for DIY shell for hot end. This one's unlabeled. I'm not entirely sure what I'm looking for. PTFE tube anchor. Boop.
Here we go.
Here you go.
Cool. Labeled. Thank you. I didn't think I'd be doing this. I didn't realize there was going to be like detail work.
Okay. Well,
Clock's ticking, Mark. Clock's ticking.
I'm like trying to remember my experience. I guess
Disappointing everyone.
I put a couple screws in or something, but no, I do remember it wasn't just pull it out the box and start printing, but it's not as involved as putting an ender together or nothing like that.
Right. Now, in my case, I went with whatever the low end one is, and there was some assembly that had to be done on that. But yeah, again, yeah, you're right. It was nowhere near the Ender 2. I've heard the Ender 3 is basically open the box and turn it on.
Just about. I have 2 Ender 3 V3s or something like that, and you still have to put the top part on the base. So it's a couple screws,
Okay.
couple wires, and then that's it. But definitely way faster than any of the other printers used to be.
Okay.
And then it does the auto leveling the bed does its thing. So they're pretty sweet. Like they jumped on like, okay, we need to not make people build these things.
Yes. Yeah. Spend a little bit more in the packaging so that it can ship
Hmm.
good to go. Yeah, my Ender. I remember my Ender 2 was a pain in the butt because yeah, it was collapsed for shipping, but it's like you have these major components and you're sitting there trying to balance them and screw them in. They kind of did they assembled assemblies.
Yeah,
You weren't having to build it from scratch, but there were a lot of major assemblies, and it was a bit of a bear to put together.
yeah, it's gotten so much better. So I will say the newer Enders are coming along,
Yeah.
but they're still nothing like these guys.
All right. So PTF E-tube, I think is done. I gotta be careful of this thing sticking out the back.
So I've got the specs for this for the P1P up, and I just have to give Bambu props that they have actually included ludicrous mode.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean that's part of the slicer, or no? Is it like you can just hit the button on the screen and it's like fuck it?
Well, yeah, they have the ready to print, but the ludicrous mode is increased speed for the head with an acceleration of 20,000 millimeters per second squared, which is almost 10 times faster than their standard mode acceleration.
So I've got 3 screws. Okay. I couldn't figure out where these screws were, and there are actually these little red arrows pointing to them on the.
There you go.
Okay.
Ben is asking, have you had a chance to look at the Salvo 8 Max, which is a 500 by 500 print area?
I have not.
And that's FDM, right? Because that'd be crazy resin. That's bigger than the Piopoly.
It's got to be FDM. I'm looking it up now.
Yeah, same here. And just so you know, Ben, it's Sovol, Sovol.
Okay, Salvo. Yeah.
All right. So it's got me removing.
Unless I'm looking at the Temu version of it, but Sovol.
Salvo 8 Max FDM. Big boy.
Yeah, he's $1,000, $1,100.
500 by 500. Like that's twice the size of this. Like
Yeah.
the CR10 V3s I have were 300 by 300. This is 250 by 250. So
Okay,
if it's 250
there we
by
go, we're in the-
250, then holy
We're in
crap.
the big boy. So what have we got? Aluminum alloy frame, nozzle temperatures, head pass. Yeah, it's a big boy.
What could you print on that? You could print that fucking his tank right there. Excuse my language. This his tank. Thing out there.
Ooh, but so Ben, could you print a Defiant door? Is it
Like from corner to corner?
Maybe.
It's 500 by 500 by 500.
Maybe. I have a really big printer. I just haven't ran it in a while, but I know I could print a Defiant door on that.
Okay.
But these are remarkably cheaper than the one that I have, as far as just actual price, not parts. the actual price because I bought that big boy. I got that one years and years ago, like more than 5 or 6 years ago.
Okay, so this is something very interesting on the Soval. I've never seen this on a 3D printer before. It has an eddy current sensor.
Sensor on it.
Yeah, so instead of doing so for doing your bed leveling, it's actually using an eddy current, which is a contactless way of doing measurements.
Camera remote monitoring.
Yeah. High temp nozzle, optional heated chamber. Oh, look at that! They're printing a benchy.
Lame.
Yeah.
That's for people that have never 3D printed before.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just to get them a first print.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's
43 hours for a benchy.
what?
Yep.
Well,
yeah,
500 millimeters tall. So
you could probably get out and go fishing in it.
yeah. I did see at some point somebody did a life-size benchy, or I should say a rideable benchy.
So I have a weird one here. Hotbed unlock and screen installation. So I had me remove these 3 screws from the hotbed, and that's it. I just removed 3 screws. It did that for shipping
screws. Yep, it's to keep everything from moving.
That's interesting. I've never encountered that before.
Yep. Yeah, that's a common shipping technique.
All right, I need the bamboo. So, in theory, I'm done.
You're just about right.
There's some foam underneath the hotbed that
you want to take that out. Yep.
It didn't tell me to take it out, and I don't want to force anything under here. Like, I feel like the bed needs to come up for me to get that foam out from under it. So we're at 21 minutes, and I'm not fucking printing yet. Just saying. Bamboo handy.
Oh, Reddit.
Mildly inappropriate.
Let's see.
Did you have something, Mike?
I looked it up on Reddit, but I don't know if I want to give Mark the cheat code.
Yeah, the cheat code.
There's a cheat code, and you don't know if you want to give it to me. I thought we were like pals, man.
Hey, this is your test. You'd only be cheating yourself.
Sweet. All right. And we're at, you still got about 8 minutes, so let's see. Or did it say 20 minutes and you'd be printing? As I said, it took me about 30.
They didn't make that claim. I don't think that's a Bambu claim. I think that's a people who have them that I've talked to claim. Okay. But I heard it more than once, so it kind of stuck in my head.
Okay, do you want to know the secret, Mark?
I do now, animal.
Well, fine. I'm not going to tell you.
Come on, baby.
Okay, so it's not in the instructions to remove it, but when you start running the app is going to take you through an initialization process, and it's one of the steps during the initialization process.
Yeah. Okay.
So it'll raise the bed for you and get it out of the way to take the foam out.
Outstanding. So I knew my patient.
I'm going to have to dock you 15 seconds off your time. Copy that.
So right now, I downloaded the app to my phone and I'm signing into it.
Okay.
All right, so it says select your 3D printing skill level. Beginner, I have no experience with 3D printing. Experienced, I have some experience with 3D printing, but I'm not very skilled. Or expert, I'm proficient in 3D printing, which makes me nervous. Like I don't want to.
You don't want to oversell.
I don't want to oversell myself to this app, right?
It is FDM after all.
I am gonna hit. I'm
Oh,
gonna hit the one in the middle. I'm gonna say experienced. Because I definitely don't want to print a Benji. Download the app, connect the printer to the power. I haven't done that yet, so let me do that.
I think the little fella 6940 says pick two, pick the middle. I'm proficient in
That's not a lot of cable.
No, as far as length, no. You better be close to your outlet.
Screws.
Man. I was fumbling around with that. Mike, have you started any of your, or are you working on any of your micro burst designs?
So I finished up the his tank, that command his tank last. I am working on something, but I don't want to show it to you guys yet. Or I don't want to show it on the stream yet.
Right.
I can talk to you guys afterwards. And then I actually started playing around with Scorpion again yesterday. So I want to get that off my plate. Working on a kind of a fake engine for it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm calling it the I don't really know what an engine is supposed to look like engine. So it's just
you got the timing belt looking good.
What's that?
The timing belt looks good.
Yeah. And that's about it. So, but yeah, I want to get that taken care of and off the plate.
Sweet. What's up, Vegeta?
Yeah. How about you? Have you been working on anything, Juan?
No. Not really. I had a class right before Joe Fest.
Okay.
I was teaching a class, and we had a challenge for my students who were all of them were pretty new in design. I had a couple boys there who were like a little bit depressed that I didn't go into Blender with them and that I started them with Tinkercad, but I had a lot of girls in the class who had never done any designing before. So I wanted to make sure we started from like scratch.
Yeah.
And one of their feedbacks was, I wish we didn't have to use Tinkercad. I wanted to do more on Blender. And I'm like, okay, I get you, but that's next level stuff. And in these classes, especially like a camp, where it's kind of like a boot camp, I want to make sure that we start from the beginning. I don't want to assume that people know stuff. And so we did do a challenge where they did like a cell phone holder. So not like a case, but like the thing that would sit your cell phone up so you can like watch.
A stand.
The stand, basically.
Mm-hmm.
One of the girls, and I'm telling you, this is her first time designing. She knocked it out of the ballpark. And so now everybody that was in the class wants one of her cell phone holders, one of her cell phone stands. So I'm like stuck printing those now.
Oh, okay.
Because our promise was, okay, well, everybody will get one. There was like 12 people in the class, so now I got to make 12 of these.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what my printers are doing right now.
Nice. Do you have one that you can show?
No, not close by.
Oh,
No.
okay.
So is it a case or what is it exactly?
So you know how pretty much everybody watches stuff on their cell phones at this
Yep.
point. So it's something that the criteria was it had to stand up like this, the up way, and like this, and it
Uh-huh.
had to be, you know. We didn't really give it a size criteria. We just wanted to make sure that they could design something that was going to be functional. And so there was some crazy designs, some like really oversized designs that were like, okay, it's like, okay, this was their first shot. So like one of the groups made an actual like figure, a man or something sitting down with his legs out and his arms up like this, and then the stand would like the phone would sit within that
Mhm.
pocket.
Okay.
But the print was so huge, and it encountered a couple mess ups. It still finished and was functional, but it just was in my opinion, waste of a lot of filament.
Okay.
Right? Um, they just didn't really gather that the size was that the size was going to be humongous. I'm
What's that,
seeing
Mark? Is
it.
that taking out the phone?
I'm in. I guess I'm pairing the. Did he drop? Oh, it's weird being a guest and not the host because it is different. Um, so it says it's building connection. It's been going on for a minute or so.
Okay.
It says if printer's Bluetooth pairing request appears, please double confirm on both phone and printer. Click pair. But this hasn't changed since they had me scan it. The only options on the screen are back or set up later. Neither one of those makes me think it's going to take me to a Bluetooth pairing screen.
Right.
Um, and you're only trying to do it through your phone. Not you don't have the
Is is Bluetooth turned on your phone?
Yes, I checked it.
okay.
I'm going to hit back.
Okay.
Select your region, North America. Scan the QR code to configure Wi-Fi and user account on Bambu Handy app. So I'm gonna,
I'm looking at my Bambu app now.
all right, confirm the printer, and it gives me a serial number, and it matches this one with the current account. Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Make sure the printer is within 4 meters. Make sure select pair option on the printer screen during Bluetooth pairing. But how do I get to that? How the fuck do I do that? Make sure select pair option on the printer screen during Bluetooth pairing.
So it's supposed to pop up when it starts to
Forget the previously paired PPL printer in the phone's Bluetooth settings. Turn off on the Bluetooth feature of the phone system setting. I'll
Yep.
I'll turn it off and back on.
Yep.
Right. Off. On. Rescan QR code or refresh the Bluetooth list in Bambu Handy and then try connecting again. Confirm combined. Bluetooth pairing request. There we go. Pair. Okay. So turning it off and turning it back on seems to have been the trick.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay, so it says you have to hit pair on the phone, then pair on the machine, and then pair on your phone again.
Yeah. The problem was getting it to give me the option to hit that.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's go launch streaming. What?
Connecting the Wi-Fi now.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that little
The
Phil 69.
last two messages. I don't know.
Yeah, I think they're on Twitch.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what's going on there.
Well, I mean,
I know we're live on YouTube. I don't know if we're live on Twitch.
We are.
Okay. Do you know a little fella 6940, Mark?
Negative.
Okay.
He's on Twitch. He's watching.
Yeah.
Um.
Twitch confirmed. Okay.
Oh, I wanted to backtrack though. Where I was saying that their person holding the phone.
Yeah.
Well, so it had some difficulties printing, but it wound up finished printing, and I believe it was functional. So they passed the assignment basically. I just thought like for the size, the amount of filament, it was just too much. Just a lot of filament. Where I had another girl make the one that everybody wants. She made like a little doggy,
Okay.
and in the front of the dog is the beauty aspect. The back of it, like the tail, and then there's just like a little lip that the phone sits in and leans up against the tail. And just design wise, it's perfect.
Okay.
So
Nice.
I mean, like the criteria was it had to be artsy, it had to be something pretty,
Mm-hmm.
but it had to be functional.
Okay.
And if for some reason any of those kids watches this, I don't want to be like, oh, he said our design sucks. No, it worked, so it passed. It was good. I just thought like the amount of filament, it was a lot.
Yeah. Were there a lot of supports to it too? Because you said it was
Yeah,
a
yeah.
guy with arms and yeah.
But I mean, was that mentioned to them to like consider when they were doing the design? Is try to minimize material?
No. We gave some basic criteria. This had to work. It had to be functional, had to be pretty. We did tell them to think about the sizing, like you make sure because that was part of it. Make sure that you scale it to where it was actually going to work. So part of their design reasoning was making sure it was going to be big enough to actually be a product, be something feasible. But I just think they went overkill.
All right. Hey, real quick. So I don't want to use this weird neon green filament that came with it.
Oh, so you're gonna grab something else?
So I have something else that I ordered a couple of filaments and as a free gift, it gave me a empty spool. So this is a Bambu thing that I think someone told me about this, but I don't remember. So you get an empty spool that comes apart, and then you load these refills into it. Have you guys done this?
I've never done it.
Okay. So
basically, he's gonna put some filament on the spool.
yeah, I watched a video about this. Just when I went to order this stuff and it said refill, I was like, what does that mean? You can see there's this little, not quite a chip there, and that's how the Bambu, like the AMS, can read
The colors,
what you
yeah.
got. So
Yep.
there's plastic straps kind of keeping it all together. And I don't know if it matters which side I put in. I'm just going to go for it. So I'm just sandwiching this thing together.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember which way it turns.
You have to press and twist.
Yeah. There we go. All right. And then in theory, these plastic things, you break them and they slide right out. So that worked kind of no problem.
Okay, sweet.
Although it's not locked when I twist it. Seems good now. Maybe not. I think it. So I'm having a little bit of difficulty keeping it locked in. It may not be. It's not cool that it's kind of coming apart.
Yeah, I didn't realize this whole time you didn't have you on the main screen, so
Yeah.
no pressure, Mark, but you're in the big screen now.
So I like it.
All right. Well, I mean, yeah, it looks like he's almost functional here. He's just, I have this word for messing around, and so if I say it, I don't know if it's going to catch on with everybody, but I made up this word called finny diggling, and Mark is finny diggling around here.
Definitely doing something weird.
Stop trying to make fetch a thing.
Right,
Jesus.
Finny diggling.
finny diggling around here.
I like it.
But finny diggling is so fetch, though.
Yeah, when I really think you're just screwing around, I call you the finniest of digglers.
The finniest of verbs.
All right, I gotta put some pressure on this.
Trying to make it snap.
Yeah.
Well, what do you expect for a free spool?
Right? Like it worked great.
Without the filament.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is the way. Because I can see it from this side. I can see what I'm doing. It's only gonna work a certain way. Something's like preventing it.
While he's doing that, I'm like looking at his numbered boxes, and I don't see a lot of army builds.
No. Well, I don't put doubles up here.
Oh, okay. Okay. I have been trying to get this together. I mean, it looks pretty cool, but they gave no regard to keeping the boxes uniform size, and it drives me
Oh
crazy.
no, yeah, they.
When I did the, do you remember this? When I did the weapon sets, like my weapon sets,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I made them to match the box.
Yep.
And then by the time they hit, they shortly thereafter they switched. So like that's my box. And these first guys, right? So I made it,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
And then it helps. You can see I have them as spacers, just to keep everything tight.
Okay.
But then you get down to here, and they don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. The boxes are just totally different sizes. So I went numerically as best as I could, up until they started changing the boxes. And it's still kind of numerical, but it drove me crazy because where the boxes were uniformed at first, I could get 3 rows on a shelf, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
I had to figure out how to do the other side. So in the middle shelf there, I had to stand them up, and I could only get the 2 on the shelf.
Okay.
like two rows,
Yeah.
so that to make it work. I'm like, dude, you guys are killing the way that you are able to display these.
Yeah. They were all over the place, both with the box style and then window and then non-window and then back to window but smaller box, and then the movie ones are just terrible. And
But at least the boxes were the right size. Like
true.
they still fit. 1 through like 20, no, 1 through almost 50 are great. Like they're pretty uniform.
Yeah, 50.
Once we got past that, they changed the box. They're like
but not consistently. So
not
like
consistent.
52 is that big snake eyes. 53 is the smaller box, and then 54, 55, 56 is big again. Then Serpentor, and then after that we're consistently the smaller box. And then at 67-ish, we hit the no window.
No window, and then they're like slimmer in that case. So they're not like the same width. They're like slimmer, and then it's got the lapel, the hanging lapel.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, killing me.
Yeah.
All right. So I've got the filament on the doodad. I fished it up through the TPF, whatever doodad, stronger machine. Bring that back around. So use Bambu Handy to scan the QR code, blah, 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 bind your machine to that. Follow the instructions on the screen to complete the initial calibration. It is normal to have vibration and noise during the calibration process. It doesn't say which screen. Which screen? My app, because there's no instructions on here. On here, we're still filing. Let's run the okay, I'm an idiot. Let's run the calibration routine to check the status of the printer. I'm hitting start. Calibration. So in theory, it's calibrating.
Yep.
Oh, and the bed came up, so here we go. Oh wow. The plastic underneath the bed, this where my hand is, that feels cheap. That's cheap plastic. But it's also sort of irrelevant. So.
Yeah, it's not structural, so it's just a, what would you call that? A vanity plate?
Yeah, just there to
keep stuff from going down in it.
Seeing the workings underneath.
Right.
Keep dust off or whatever is underneath there. So you saw me mucking around with it, and on the phone it says an external disturbance was detected on force sensor 3. The heat bed plate may have touched something outside the heat bed. So that was my hand, and I was brushing styrofoam bits.
Okay.
Can you hear it?
A little bit, not much.
Yeah, not much.
So I guess it's just calibrating.
It'll just calibrate. Takes a few minutes.
So in the instructions, it wants me to print a benchy. You know how I feel about that. So Bambu Studio, that's the slicer I need.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I do actually appreciate videos like this that don't do like a whole editing when it's showing you how to start this thing up. Like I want to actually see what's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I wasn't really talking through it, but like, people, if it says like remove this screw, Like, you don't need to watch me do that. You know, I don't need
Right.
to. Like, it's only the stuff where it's like, now on the screen, press this, and it's like, which screen? I don't see it. What the f?
So, man, I do like that you have your hiss out and your Serpentor up there on the shelf. I'm
Yeah,
still
you
trying to
usually
get
don't see this high.
I'm trying to get ideas because like all the rest of I'm still trying to put the rest of this room together. I have like glass shelving, glass cases.
Like debt
Um,
lofts.
yeah, well, bigger. That's like the kinds you see in stores, basically.
Oh, okay.
And trying to figure out what's going to go on each shelf, if I'm going to open up any of the big vehicles or not. Like I haven't opened any.
So Ben just pointed out, is that a green sticker on the hot end that needs to be removed?
So I see that sticker, but it hasn't. It's not on anything. It's just on the corner of the extruder head.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
It's not anywhere that's going to
It doesn't
interfere.
appear to be. I don't want to touch it while it's calibrating, since
Right.
it's clearly there's sensors on there that detect that. But it's not. It's serving no purpose. Unless there's a. Shouldn't have touched it. It's going. All right. Oh wow! So Bambu Studios, there's a pop-up. It says install success, and then it's got like the boxes and the different lines, right? So it says run Bambu Studio, associate.3mf files to Bambu Studio, which is cool. Associate.stl files with Bambu Studio, which I don't know if I want to do, because if I click on a STL file, which I do a lot, I don't want it to open Bambu Studio. And then the last one, associate step files .step or STP files to Bambu Studio. And like I pay extra for Cheetahbox Pro 2.0 just to open 3MF files. I don't know if I can even do step files in that. So that it's pretty cool that it offers like the base version of this that I don't think I'm even paying for can do 3MF and step.
Okay.
That's pretty cool. I assume this thing knows what it's doing.
Yep, let it work.
Making some noise though.
It's fine. It's fine. It's just.
Sounds like it's gonna take off.
No, I was gonna warn you, but it said it's gonna make some noise. It's gonna rumble.
All right, let me see if I can open this software. Welcome Bambu Studio. Set up in several steps. Let's start. Okay, get started. I'm in North America. Next. Kindly request help improve everyone's printing. Come join our customer experience program. Skip that. Printer select P1P. I suspect I can change this later, but there's no reason for me to select a bunch of printers I don't have. That makes no sense.
Right. No, you want the one that you're working with for now. If you were to get another one,
filament selection.
Yeah.
I want to put that just to PLA.
Yep.
And then it's got a bunch of different types of PLA. It's like basic, dynamic, galaxy, glow, light, marble, metal, silk, silk plus, sparkle, tough, translucent. Bambu support for PLA. I don't even know what that means. Generic PLA high speed, so overture, mature. Oh, that's cool. It's got overture. It's half what I've got.
Yeah, it has a few different brands. So it does that because it tries to sort of read the colors and the filament, especially when you have an AMS. It tries to read it and know what colors are what, so that you can go in on the software and you can actually change colors for, let's say you were doing a HISS tank and you wanted your HISS logo or something like that to be white, and that white filament is, I don't know, whatever other brand you like. It wants to know what that is so it can calibrate to that brand and that color.
So it wants to know if I want to install Bambu Network plugin, and I assume that's so I can send prints to the machine.
Yeah.
So it's a plugin to the
it's a plug-in into your PC.
The slicer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that was easy. It's installed successfully.
Yep. And it just works over your Wi-Fi, I believe. I don't think it goes out to the internet and then talks back down.
I sneezed hard. Holy shit.
You know, what's actually cool is that if you're even on your phone, network or whatever, if it understands that your phone is on that Wi-Fi or usually on that Wi-Fi and whatnot, sometimes you don't even have to be on your Wi-Fi on your phone to send it, because it recognizes your phone network too.
Okay.
All right. Nice. I am going to see if I can share screen. There we go. Can you put that up?
Yep.
It is up.
There you go.
All right, I gotta. Okay. So, if I want to print something of mine, am I just going create new project?
No, you want to go to prepare, upper left-hand corner.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
And then from there, you can either drop something onto the plate or you open, use the open feature.
Like drag and drop, or what are we?
Yeah, you can drag and
drop
on your desktop and just drag it onto the plate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I have a piece. I want to find out if this machine's even big enough to print.
Okay.
So let me.
It'll tell you. You drag it on there. It'll tell you.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I have to go to. Damn it! I got to go to Fusion and save some of it. So. What
I like that it also does is, like, there's sometimes you'll put something on the plate and it'll say, hey, we got a problem, there's open sides or something like that, and it'll tell you to fix things.
Yeah. You can also I don't know what slicer you normally use, but you can actually do editing of the file in Bambu. You can add pieces to it. You can change pieces. It's got a lot of different options, and then you can also do if you have an AMS, you can do your painting in the Bambu slicer as well. Been doing some playing around with that recently.
So on here, it said there's new firmware available. Do I want to update? I hit yes. It's at 74%.
Okay.
Can you put that up, Mike?
So I found the life size 83 Kenner Boba Fett figure. It's like 62. I want to try to get files for a life size Cobra Commander and print it out. Okay. I mean, there's files for Cobra Commander that are out there, but not necessarily made for life-size detail. But it'll be whatever you want to blow it up to be.
Yeah, I would recommend reaching out to Viper 6 because his files will scale that high because he's done it himself. Yeah, there's a user that's Viper 6. It's Viper then the number 6IX. He actually did a life size bat and a life size
Zartan.
So
Well, and
O-rings.
he designs everything 1-to-1 scale to begin with. So pretty much all of his files are made to, one day print life size. There's other people who design figures. Like I said, you can just blow them up, but that's why I was saying, but they're not necessarily designed to be 1-to-1 scale.
Yep.
So, yeah, they're out there.
All right, let's see what Mark's got on deck.
Let's see.
The Law. Nice.
Okay, so yeah, I hadn't scaled it up yet. So what I like to do is just, and I do this every time just because my brain's dumb. I pull up my calculator and I take 6, as in 6 inches, divided by 3.75, which gives you 1.6, and so that's what I'm scaling this up to, 1.6.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
On here it says we need your help to improve printing for everyone. Scan the code to learn more. I'm skipping that, and now it's just got like a ready to print thing going on.
So, just out of curiosity, have you ever found that you need to go like a little bigger than that or smaller?
Yeah, especially like the shark. The shark needed to come up, I think 165 or 167%. And the reason being, like, there's height of the figures, 3 3/4 and 6 inch, right? But like where all those joints and everything are, the 6 inch figures are more anatomically correct. And so, like, from the bottom of the ass to the top of the head is a different sort of proportion than on an O-ring figure.
Yeah.
And because on the shark, they're seated and the canopy needs to close, so it can't hit their heads.
Close down.
It needed to go up a little bit more. This piece doesn't have that. So what we could potentially run into is like a figure being too wide to sit here, especially if it's not like thigh holsters or something like that could cause a little trouble here.
Okay.
But that's I'll cross that bridge when I come to it.
Yeah, or some of the bigger figures like a roadblock or a gung ho.
Right.
Road pig.
So yeah, so this thing I haven't done a test print yet. And I kind of kept it pretty simple. Like on the original toy, there's like little tabs that tab in and snaps into place. There's no reason to,
to change all of that.
There's no reason to put in something that's going to probably break and isn't going to want to bend the same way an injection molded piece of PVC will.
Yep.
So I didn't do that. So kind of proud of this part. I got to group all that shit real quick. So the mount, instead of being like real shallow and having 2 little tabs that spin around, I put this thing away. I have like a piece there. You see what's happening?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's got a mount ring, and then I've got this thing split into 2 halves. So like you put the gun in, you put the 2 halves of the mount together, and then you put that ring underneath,
and that'll keep
and that holds it together. That way you're not trying to bend the 2 halves of the mount to pop in
the actual cannon in. Yeah.
Correct. Yeah. So it's a couple extra pieces, but I think it's a smart way to do it so that I'm not bending the 3D. I won't find myself needing to heat it up or any of that stuff. So it looks like I just need to group this nonsense together. What is this? Okay. That's just some weird little. Get rid of that. So then the rest of this, I'm going to group it together. Oh, it's being a punk. There we go. Oh, Fusion, you silly bitch. So my intention is to print this whole damn thing just flat and with no supports.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
That
You'd be able to.
Yeah, that looks feasible.
So yeah, I'm curious though. So like typically, like a flat surface that's parallel to the bed ends up not looking super pretty.
The
You know what I mean?
plate
Like
that you
maybe,
have,
maybe it looks.
So the plate on the bamboo has a texture to it. So
I'm not talking about the bottom. I'm talking about like right here, this big.
The top surface. Oh,
Yeah.
I see. So you're probably going to see lines, and then what you could look at on the bamboo is they have a technique called ironing, in which it will take the hot end and just run it over the surface to smooth it out.
Okay.
So that's something that you can take a look at. But yeah, the way that the algorithm works for placing the lines, you can usually notice a line pattern on a large flat surface like that. But my understanding is the ironing would potentially eliminate that.
Okay. Because otherwise you fix it by printing it like 90 degrees too, because you get really nice detail on the side that way.
Yeah.
Where is this thing? There we go.
Mike, have you used the ironing?
No, I've never used it.
I think I tried it once. It wasn't too bad. It's definitely something I want to mess around with a little more, though.
Okay.
All right. So my concern is that this thing's just not going to fit.
Let's see.
How did other than drag and drop? Like where would I?
Well, go back.
Well, you gotta export it to still.
Oh,
hold on. Right, STL, I should say.
Yeah, make it a STL, and then
I made an STL.
Okay. You should just be able to drag it onto the plate.
Yep.
Like grab it from your desktop
or wherever it is, and just bring it on in.
Oh, there it is. Oh, a little too big.
So let's see if I can rotate it.
Yep, there's a rotation icon up at the top.
Can I turn my?
You can.
There we go.
Yeah.
Rotate. All right. Okay, so that's good.
What if you rotate it 45? Yeah, that's
it's still not going to work. That's what I was thinking too. Is that maybe if I get it this way. All right. So
you just have to split it in.
I think what'll happen is right along there, I'll split it.
Yep.
Because I can kind of conceal it a bit there. So let's see.
Or you could actually
what I do.
Line it up with the other, where the seat is. Line it up with that line.
Like right there?
Mm-hmm.
No, even further over.
All the way over here. Yep.
Yeah.
All the way over on that edge. Yep.
Yep. It might fit. not the whole thing, but it gives you a really nice edge to cut it along with no details. So if you move it, yeah, basically do that.
But even if I cut it right there, it's still kind of hanging off the other side.
Okay, yeah, so that'd be a problem.
So I think like right
There would probably
there.
be better bet. Yeah.
So how do I cut it inside the slicer here?
Ooh, that I don't know.
Oh, you guys were talking about how awesome this was. All right,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna get rid of that. We'll print a different piece. So we'll do the control panel. So I'm just gonna save this as a mesh real quick. Control panel, STO.
Yeah, Mike's never had to cut something that big.
Yeah.
Nope.
So,
The only classified vehicle I printed is I did the Derek's Thunder Machine.
the Thunder Machine, that's right.
Yeah,
Which is like
that turned out
broken up
nice.
into lots of little pieces, right?
He did. He
Right.
made sure everything was designed to fit on a standard Bambu 250 millimeter deck plate.
So here's my green tape that was
Oh.
just sitting on the print head for some reason.
Okay.
So now I want to use a different color. So I have not printed anything on here yet. Should I be able to just like fish that filament back out?
Yep.
You should be able to, but check your screen first. There might be an eject or a remove filament. I know there's a load on mine. There's always a load filament, but even with that, I've been able to just hit the button and pull filament out with no problem.
There's no obvious thing. There's a part that says feeding. There's an E, there's C, there's X, Y stuff. If I come down to feeding, it's got load, unload. I'm gonna hit unload. Unloading. Heat at the nozzle. So like it's heating up so if filament had been fed through and it gotten hot and then cooled,
Yeah,
it would be hard to remove. So it is heating the nozzle now, but I don't think it's actually necessary. So I'm gonna see if I can. Yeah, it's coming out nice and easy. Okay, so that was no problem. So let's see if I've got a color I like on a spool. Perfect. Because I used my only extra spool. I won't have to fool around with this thing too much. It's a hot one. Oh man, that's not what I expected. So it's charcoal, but which is basically like flat black. I was hoping for a gray.
which filament did you get?
So I got that charcoal. I've got some basic red. I've got dark brown. I want to do one of the that Outpost Defenders. I want to do one of those. I got a light gray here, but it's a refill, and Nardo gray, which is the one I want right now.
Okay.
So what I'm gonna do, I think, is crack open this green that came with the printer that I don't want for anything, and I'm gonna just steal the spool off of it, and hopefully it doesn't like completely unravel the green. I bet it does, but I don't care. I can throw some tape or something on here. That's That's tight too. Oh yeah, it's just like because it's taped. It's taped to the fucking spool. That's handy. Badges. Deal with that catastrophe a bit later. Get this cracked open. So we're well over an hour, and we're an hour and a half. Well, that's the stream. It's definitely been more than 20 minutes, and I'm not printing. Although if I was just doing a benchy that's already loaded onto the thing,
Yeah.
It'd be a different story. And I didn't care about the color.
Right. If you just want
The green that came with it.
the freebie.
Yeah.
Let me step away for a minute. I'll be right back.
Oh, you can't leave. Like I'm actually in my Bambu studio screwing around with the I guess it's the cut feature. Is how you would break up the body. While he's doing that.
Okay. So the spools, like loading the refills onto the spools is, I guess because I just never did it before, a little stressful. Like, yeah, now the little thing that I'm supposed to easily slide out isn't easily sliding out.
All right, I'm back. Yeah, I've never done the spool refills. I always buy the ones with the cardboard reels and use those.
Right. Oh, I wanted the Bambu specific brand.
Okay.
To try, because eventually I'll get the AMS, and I'd like to have like the function where it knows what it's.
It knows what the filament is. Yep.
Yeah. That's exciting. Like, I like that. All right.
All right, but there's also, you can also go in and tell it what it is too.
Right, which is what I have to do right now.
Yeah.
It feeds real nice through this too. All right. So I'm going to hit load this time. Let's see what it does.
It's so with these printers, it shoots out a lot of filament, like you know, to make sure that it's locked and loaded, basically. So get used to that too. Especially like when you're at an AMS and it's switching between the two colors, it's going to extrude out a good little amount of filament. You can control that, like if you want to get like really down and dirty into the details on how much it spits out, so you're not using up so much of your filament, but it will shoot out quite a bit, like flushing basically.
Yeah. Okay, so I've got the piece I want to do. It's on there. It shouldn't need any supports or anything.
Okay.
PLA matte, that's what I want. 0.2 millimeter standard, that's fine. I didn't change the hot ends to 0.4, should be fine.
Mm-hmm.
layer height 0.2. Like, do you guys have any recommendations on any of this stuff?
It's good
No.
enough for the first print. Yep.
Yeah, you should be good to go. You don't need any support. So
Yeah, like wall thickness. Am I just clicking through here? Strength, walls, wall loops 2. I'm gonna take that up 1.
Okay.
That's what I think it is, right? The outer wall thickness.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Top shell layers. Okay. Top shell thickness 1 mil. I'd rather that be 2. Top paint penetration layers. I'm not even doing that. Bottom surface pattern. Don't care. Does this see? That seems right for the infill pattern. That should be fine. Rectilinear. Infill 15%. Sure. Grid. Support. Shouldn't even need any. Others. I don't know. Print sequence. Yeah, that seems fine. So what's next? Because in theory, I'm sending this directly to the machine, right?
yeah, so now you'll go to prepare. Sorry, whatever is next to prepare to the right. Actually, no. Do slice, upper right hand side.
Upper right slice. Oh, slice plate.
Yep. There you go.
Slice OK. Color scheme.
Yep. Now upper right should be send to printer.
It says print plate.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then it'll come up with another menu.
It says send all. But like, I should have just hit print. Control panel, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, it's good. Airtime, model printing.
No, you can't see the window that came up.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Control
Does it see your printer?
panel.stl. Well, it looks like it's not connected to the printer.
Okay, that's what it is. Yeah.
So where do I do that?
Now I'm wondering, did your printer itself, did you?
Yeah, you gotta log in. That's what it is.
Oh, right there.
Do you have a Bambu account?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I know what the damn password is, though? Okay, so they emailed me a verification code.
Yep.
That's always fun. They had to, I mean, I did that for the app already. Sure. Wanted to know if I wanted to sync data or something.
Yep.
Yeah. Why not, right? All right, so I'm logged in. Prepare. This is still here. Print plate. Oh, there it is. You can't see the pop-up that's floating right here, but it's got it.
Okay, good.
Please select from the following filaments. External, yeah, I guess. I'm just auto bed leveling on. So I had done load on here, and if filament came out, I didn't see it. There's nothing on the bed. It's hovering over that capture tube, so maybe it's just
Yeah, I'm thinking. I've run into that where you have to load. Not. I think load might only really come into play if you're printing directly off of the machine.
Okay. So
Because
it
I
says
think
it's
it
ready.
goes through a load process regardless.
All right. This says it's ready to print.
Okay.
Mhm.
So I'm going to hit send over here.
All right.
Sending print job through cloud service. A light came on.
Oh, there you go. I'm looking on your. Oh, one thing you should know about the Bambu, it poops.
Yeah, I was telling them that a
Yeah,
lot.
it poops a lot. With my stuff, since I print so small, I think it poops more than it uses for actually building the model.
Damn.
It's a lot. It tends to be a lot of wasted filament, especially if you're changing colors.
Switching colors, yeah.
Okay. Uh,
So like if you like want to view
that's
it on your
wiggled.
screen,
It's
you
making
press
noise. I can. It's got the name of the file it's printing up on the screen here.
yeah. If you
Yeah,
want to view what's happening on your printer, you have to hit the little play button there on your screen. Yep. There it is.
Oh, that's kind of. You can see my G.I.
you're
Joe.
getting
It's on the
video.
screen. Some longbow and some robo skull.
Oh,
So
So it's just like things are heating up. So I'm just
right.
gonna,
So
you can put us back up on the.
yeah, the real test will be whether or not you'll stick to the bed without having to put anything down.
Yeah, and I've got glue sticks all day. So
yeah. I found that on mine the plate works extremely well.
Okay. I
and
always
and this is like this plate's untouched. Like
Yeah.
so, I don't know if there's oils or grease on it from manufacturing or any of that.
Yeah, I did not have to do anything on mine.
Yeah, I very deliberately wanted to
to
do
see.
like just like this, like untouched, fresh. See if it sticks or not.
I always glue. I don't like risking it.
What am I gonna do with this ugly green? I'll find something for it. It's like green. It's not forest dark green. It's not neon. It's not like Zartan swamp skier green.
Hold
That
it
might
up.
use it for though.
Is it filament or is it
It's filament.
is that
Yeah, just PLA.
Yeah. Hold it up, Mark.
But I need to get a.
Green Army Men.
Yep.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's what it looks
You
like.
were talking about that thing earlier. Just make them in, Army Man green.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. I actually look pretty good. I've got I actually have the Marauders Green Army Man right here on my desk.
If you're showing it to us, we can't see it.
Really?
Oh, we only see Mark.
Oh.
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go.
That dude.
That's pretty cool.
Uh,
So the camera thing on the app, there's a solid delay there.
Yeah, I think it only does a picture per layer.
Oh, okay. Cool. But technically, we're printing. So I've got 1 hour and 28 minutes.
Yep, same here.
So whoever told me I'd be printing in 20 minutes, nah.
kind of depends. Like I did mine a lot faster.
I like how it's got like it brings the hot end over like a roller. That's
So it like cleans off the
I like it. Okay. That's coming up. All right. So 250 by 250 is still a little small if you're doing classified scale. like a big part of what I want to do. Like I need to do my damn conquest test print,
Yep.
and I just have to keep the size in mind and break it down into
You break it. Yep.
bite-sized
Yeah.
pieces. You know.
I mean, the thing is, even if you had a large printer, most people don't. So for releasing the files, you would probably want to keep it to 250 by 250.
Yeah. So like that'll definitely, I'll incorporate that into the base for the law. I'll break it up in Fusion and create like a little key system. So it's, you know, it's not just a flat thing against a flat thing, you know. I guess that's auto leveling when it does that.
So what it'll do? Yep, it'll auto level. It'll print out like around the edges a little guide that makes sure that it's level. Then once it does your first layer, once your first layer sits down, it's going to stop again, and then it's going to go back over it and measure to make sure that the first layer is perfect.
Okay. So like, what do we say? An hour and
About an
28
hour and a
minutes,
half.
right? Like
Yeah, about an hour and
that's
28.
still like obviously it's way more than 20 minutes, which is kind of what people have been telling me. But I wouldn't be printing yet on any other machine that I've ever owned. And if the auto leveling is as good as it, you know, as kind of advertised, like that's money. Because it could be a week before I get the bed leveled.
Yeah.
I'm not like those early printers, man. Like you're fucking around leveling that bed for ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
Trying to get it dialed in.
Good luck ever getting it right.
Yeah. And then you bump into it and it's jacked. You gotta redo it.
No, these I've never experienced something as easy as this auto leveling.
The so there's these I forget what they're called, the screws.
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys lubricated yours at all?
I haven't lubricated yet. It keeps telling me I need to, so I got to do that eventually.
Yeah, mine started yelling at me to lubricate it too. I've not done any of that.
Does it? Oh, I bet it came with some, didn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. It should be in the little accessory box.
Oh yeah.
It's fine.
Okay, so it comes with lube, and that's kind of awesome. I've got a ton of it, but that's nice. It kind of, no kidding, it comes with kind of everything you need.
I think it's just about to start doing its where's it still?
There's no filament coming out if there's supposed to be. Like, is it smart enough to know it's not printing anything?
Yep. It will. It will stop.
I mean, now we're. It seems like it should be printing.
What color is the filament again?
It's gray. It's a light gray.
Light gray. Yeah, you can see it.
It seems like it should be printing like the inside of the first. It seems like it did the outline of the first layer, and now it's trying to. There it goes. Now some stuff just came out.
Okay.
But it seems like it should have been coming out for a while.
Probably. So what it's going to do is
It's really good though. Like,
yeah, but what it's going to do is once that first layer completes, it's going to inspect it, and then it'll probably tell you that it's not good.
no shit. That is the best looking first layer I've ever seen on FDM.
It sure is.
No
It'll
kidding.
it'll
Looks
probably
better than
stop.
every single print I've ever done in FDM.
It will probably stop though. That's what I'm saying.
And I
Like,
can live with that. That's
yeah,
fine. It's like I did the load filament and it didn't get in there enough to, now because it started printing, it pushed it along and it got in
yeah,
there.
yeah.
So that's all fine. I'm not mad at it. I'm impressed how good this first
It
layer
looks,
looks.
yeah,
So as long as it doesn't start peeling up from the print bed, like
it would be perfect.
yeah.
And what's cool about these is actually like how fast they actually print in comparison to like your old printers.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cooking. I'll tell you what, just the it's so clean. Like we were talking about it doing the ironing feature to make it look clean. I don't think if it looks that good on that top, it's not going to need it.
I haven't had anything come out like ugly. You know what I mean? Where it's like, ew, this isn't good.
Yeah.
I haven't had anything like that. I think just as far as like, you know, the seasoned 3D printer doing things like ironing and whatnot is, we want to try to make people think that we printed this on a SLA or something like that.
Yeah. All right. So, oh,
I'm just kind of curious to see what it does when after the inspection of this first layer.
yeah. Yeah, I mean we're kind of up and we're printing I think we've kind of yeah, see what's missing? Yeah, it made a mess just now. It made a mess with the when it went around. So it's printing layer 2.
It should have stopped. Well, maybe it doesn't have the LiDAR function.
Oh no,
Oh,
it does not. It does not.
that's what it is. That's what it is. Okay. So it just kind of went ahead. On mine, it would stop, inspect the first layer, and then it'll just kind of tell you whether it's good enough to keep going.
All right. So I'm gonna manually stop it in a second. So where it missed some of the first layer, it's printing layer 2 on top of it, and that looks ugly.
Okay.
And then when it had gone around real quick,
It didn't have anything to stick to.
yeah,
It was printing.
kind
It
of
was
got
printing. Yeah, it was printing somewhat in the air. That's why.
yeah. So I'm gonna stop this. You sure you want to stop this print? Yes. Okay. So it stopped. The task was canceled. Confirm. I thought in my head, the print head would have taken itself home, but it's just hovering there, looking stringy. All right. Is there any trick to pulling the?
No, you just pull it straight up.
All right.
Yeah. You can go. You can show
Okay.
it.
Yeah. But so where it's just raw first layer, like that's
It's
nice
perfect.
and clean. And then
Yeah.
where it's printing where nothing came out, you can see it's kind of shitty. And then around here, because it didn't print that
It
first
didn't
outer
print that
layer.
first line. Yep.
Yeah, so it air printed that and it looks like trash.
All right, but now you know the filament is loaded and through there.
Yeah.
So I'd restart it. I'd just do it again.
How do I get this shit off here? It's on there.
I bend the plate.
It's because it's so thin.
Yeah.
It's bending with the plate.
Yeah. Do you have like a razor blade or one of those plastic blades? You can just get it under the corner. And
Yeah, I'll get the plastic. Hold on.
Pretty cool though. Like, not a lot of setup. Not I think Mark was trying to be really careful. Like I breezed through my setup on mine, and I think I got printing in about 30 minutes. Also, he was finny diggling with the filament spool, the roll.
Yeah, definitely finny diggling it. And he ran for scissors at one point,
Ran for scissors.
which he should not have been doing. I mean, running with scissors is the first thing that you do not want to be doing.
Plastic. Yeah. Oh, that got right under it. Came right up. Perfect.
Okay. Now you got to make sure you put that in lined up perfectly. Yep.
And it kind of hits some stoppers back there. That was kind of easy. That wasn't bad. On the machines I've got with the removable thing, yeah, you're sitting there trying to eyeball it. And... All right, so I'm going to go back to prepare. Print plate. So on this control panel, it says send print job, and it's got the printer, it's got like the filament, and it's got it. I had to keep selecting external because I don't have the AMS.
Mm-hmm.
But to the right of the printer, there's what looks like a folder, and it says PEI, and it's that's the print. That's the bed.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Okay, because the same kind of thing is up here where it says texture.
Yeah.
Same thing. Okay, so I'm not worried about that. So I'm gonna hit send, and we'll see how it goes this time. I didn't see it do it, but it clearly cleaned that little stringy thing that was hanging off. That got cleaned off.
$400
For what?
for that.
Yeah. This isn't like that is really clean.
Well, yeah. That first layer, man, when it sits down nice, you're just like, holy smokes.
Yeah, I have never seen a first layer that clean. Never. Like I've seen.
Think of how good it would have looked if it was a benchy.
If it was what?
If it was a benchy, because they dial those things in.
It's just a waste of time and filament. Like it's going to print or not.
Yeah.
You know? Like if you got a 3D printer for the first time and you want to start printing and you've never done it, like yeah, do the benchy. You know, like unless you've got something you've been like waiting to print for weeks or months or whatever until you finally get your machine and get it set up. Like if you're just like I just want to print but I don't know what I want to print, do the benchy. All right, so we're gonna let's at least stick around until this thing craps out a solid second layer.
Yeah.
But we got a little bit of time to kill while it thinks about it. But like overall, like so far, like I'm happy. Potential's high. I like not leveling the bed. Holy cow! What a time and sanity savior.
I also like the fact that you're not spending you know, your first day just putting the printer together.
Yeah. Yeah. Like 20 minutes would have been nice, like I was saying, but like it's still like we're still like way ahead of the curve for every other machine I've ever owned. And you what like there's a new Creality that's real quick.
Yeah. So the Creality Ender 3 V3s or whatever, it's not too bad. You can put it together in like 10, 15 minutes.
I like this with the camera. That's pretty cool. I haven't even
Mm-hmm.
like in theory the app should be doing the same thing, right?
Yeah, it
Yeah, yeah. I think you can check it on the app as well.
might be
Yeah.
just a tad bit behind, but yep.
So I could pause it here, stop it here. Oh yeah, I hit play. I like that it even tells me like on the app. It doesn't say it on the PC, which is
Mm-hmm.
what you're seeing or we're seeing. I don't know what
Working.
Mike's just got me zoomed in.
Yeah.
But like on the app, it said like cleaning nozzle, and that says auto bed leveling. Like it tells you what it's doing. Yeah, this is pretty cool.
Nice.
It is joined. What are you're a Borg now. You're part
Yeah.
of the collective.
Okay.
One of
Knew
us.
we would make an FDM person out of you.
It's just it's one of those things we always talk about. It's just the different materials and what favors what. And I don't know, the resin stuff's really great for doing the heads, doing some guns. But once you start getting a little bigger and you're making something that's going to potentially be played with, like FDM is kind of the way to go.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if it's going to come out as clean as I think it's going to. Like the gap between DLP or SLA and FDM, that gap is closing fast now.
Yeah.
Well, this also has some settings in your slicer where you can go, what is it, super?
Ludicrous speed.
Yeah. So like your speeds and also your quality. Like it has some pretty nice settings that like you can still kind of play around with and tweak and get them about as perfect as you want to get them. So I've seen some really, really nice detail prints coming off of these.
So if you guys remember, there was a DFW Joe show, not this year, but the year before, and some guys
Yeah.
did a 3D printing panel. And we had them on as guests. Well, one of those
Right.
guys
Yeah.
was at
Mhm.
DFW again this year, and he had a little Bambu printing there, and he was showing me and my wife, and like he was able to just hit a button and make it go ludicrous speed. It still looked all right. It still looked pretty good, and it was a small piece that he was doing, but it was impressive to see that thing just. There we go.
Does it put down filament for everything?
Yep.
Yeah.
I can see it. Looks good. Looks good.
Yeah. Looking
All right.
good.
And what was the print time on that?
About an hour.
1 hour 41 minutes.
40 minutes, something like that. Yeah.
Which is not bad.
Yeah, not bad at all.
So yeah, cool. All right.
Pull up his the camera view. You still got that up?
Yeah.
it's up. Am I able to pop that out or anything?
Yeah.
No, that's good. I want to maybe have that as the fourth square, so
Sure.
you see us, and then that be in the corner. Yep.
There we go.
There we go. So Dude, I sit around sometimes with a print going and just watching it, and then I'm getting laughed at from the other room. Like, what are you doing? You're just mesmerized.
It's so pretty.
Up until now, though, like I've had like the first couple layers, I physically stand there, babysit the machines, you know.
Yeah.
And so, like, no kidding, it's cool if I can just go sit on the couch with my phone and just look every couple of seconds, which is probably not even necessary.
No, but it's so satisfying.
Yeah. Cool. Well, cool. I wasn't sure how this was gonna go. I didn't want it to be sort of typical unboxing, you know. But look at that. So like, I took it out of the box, I put it together. I had to go into Fusion, rescale the thing, export the STL file, slice it, send it to the machine. Like we did it all. We did it
Yeah.
all in an hour and change. You know,
But
so
that's pretty fast.
that's
As
pretty
well.
good, and the quality so far is, yeah. You know, like the filament didn't fully load the first time. Oh no, it stopped easy. I was able to get it started again real easy. So, um, yeah, I think I'm coming around on FDM, my friends.
All right.
See, look at that. It went from I only really print.
Again, and this is like, I I don't know if the price is gonna go back up at some point. This is a $400 machine, and if I didn't care about using that ugly green, I could have just used what was in the box, and it would have been fine. So everything you need kind of either came with it or had a link to download it. Little bit of a little bit of hiccups with connected pairing it with the Bluetooth, but like got over that pretty quick. So yeah, thumbs up from me for the P1P, which is kind of like, of the three larger Bambu machines, it's the lower end one. And like, yeah, like on the X1C with the light, like no kidding, it's got that LiDAR thing. It can auto detect. That's a big feature, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, if you're looking to get started, this I so far, thumbs up. I
Yeah.
recommend this thing.
To me, this is impressive. Like just the speed. You spent probably, I'm going to say, you spent a good 20 minutes at least finny diggling. So,
Oh yeah, like getting the yeah, I wasted some time just trying to get the refill FDM rolls onto the spools, and that it's just like a technique thing.
yeah.
Now that I know how to do it, it's never going to take me that long again. Um, yeah, I'm not unboxing and setting up the Mars. I'll do that on my own.
Right.
But yeah, like cool, dude. I like, because of just, you know, machine use over time. Like I whittled myself down to like one running machine. And I'm backed up as hell, like all kinds of stuff I need to get printed. So after today, I'll be up to 3 printers, and it's gonna help me personally and professionally get back on track.
Productivity.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah.
There you go.
And I've never been real comfortable selling FDM prints because in my mind they're not display ready, you know. But
Yeah, they're getting better.
yeah, if this works out, like maybe I'll sell some FDM prints next time I do a show.
Or like kits. I mean, you know,
Yeah,
if a person wants to paint, they can paint. If not,
and that's how I tried to sell. I was selling my hydro sled,
mhm.
and I didn't have them put together or glued up or anything. It was just like, if you want to paint it, you can. If you want to sand it, you can. But then there's things like the asp. I wouldn't mind selling some of those, but fuck, on the damn CR10s, it would take me damn near a week to print all of that stuff. I can probably do it in 2 or 3 days. I'm here.
Yeah.
Probably so.
Look at that.
If the
Yeah.
body will fit on this print bed, hard to say. It'll be close. I could probably angle it and be fine.
But yep, your first and second layers are down.
Yeah.
It's going. It looks like it's sticking. What do you see over top? Is it looking good?
It is. There was some stuff on the inside corner where it looked like on the first and second layer there might have been a little bit of a gap, but it's filled in now. And
Mm-hmm.
everything's very sharp, very clean. Yeah, that's just looking really good.
It makes me happy.
Yeah.
I got to fix my AMS though. That so freak thing. It jammed up in there somehow, and then I kind of took it apart, put it back together, but now it's still not moving through. So it's either something still jammed in there, or it's not pulling things along the way it needs
Yeah,
to.
it's weird because it's not like anything in there heats. There's nothing. Nothing to get. Do the spools rest against each other, or is there like a spacer in between them?
There's spacers in between it. Yep.
I don't know.
So yeah, I can still print by going direct, like what you have basically going.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, having that AMS just changes things.
Yeah,
I'm at 13%.
I wonder if
I'm
your
13% of the way through this print right now.
Yeah, and it gets moving pretty fast. Like that hour will be short.
Yeah, it's printing infill already. Jesus.
Yep. Yeah, it pushes some filament, that's for sure.
So we'll see how I'll see how the top layer kind of comes out, because it's flat up top, and I don't like with the 15% grid infill, like it knows what it seems to know what it's doing.
Yeah, so one of the things Ben keeps saying is look at doing a 0.16 millimeter layer height. You don't have to, you can still use the 0.04 nozzle. It's going to take longer, but he says that the layer lines go away to almost nothing when you do it that way.
0.16.
Yeah, it's just a selection. Actually, open up your slicer. We'll show you.
Yeah, you were doing 0.2.
Yep. So I'll bring that up. So basically, see where it says under process, left-hand side, right there. A little bit up, a little bit up, a little bit up.
Oh, this.
Yeah.
Yep. If you just change that to, there should be a pull down that would let you do a
0.16 high quality.
Yep.
Boom, just like that.
Yeah. And then reslice it. See what it does to your time. So now you're slicing the plate with a 0.16.
I'll probably add, what is the time? 3 hours. 4 hours.
Yeah, just shy of 4. Okay. And the other one was just shy of 2.
Just shy of 2, yeah.
Yeah.
So double.
Yeah.
Going from, what were we at? 0.2
to 0.16.
Wow. It doubled the time by taking 0.04 of a millimeter off the layer height.
Yep.
Interesting.
Kind of surprised.
Worth it. Like I still would rather have quality over quantity, I think.
Yeah. But yeah, definitely just see what it looks like at the 0.2. Mm-hmm. And
thank you, Ben.
You want to step it up for quality. Yeah, I think I usually print at 0.16, but I'm not pressed for time, so.
Yeah, see, surprisingly, I print all my stuff at 0.2.
Mm-hmm.
I bet I would get much better quality out of it at 0.16.
Cool. All right, we're 2 hours in. obviously we're printing, everything's kind of working. So I think we're cool if we want to kind of wrap this up for today. We still want to have a conversation with some folks about like what is the best printer if we're doing vehicles.
Yep.
I reached out to some folks and they weren't able to do it previous weekend. And then I had these printers show up this week, and Mike was like, "Oh, we could do an unboxing." And my initial thought was, I'm not waiting, but I didn't actually have time to touch anything, so did the unboxing. But yeah, I'll reach out to some folks again and see if I can get some guests lined up for next week, and we'll talk vehicle printing and specifically what's the best machine for that. I think it's going to be this. But we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm going to stop sharing. There we go. Right. Cool. Hey, thanks again. A little weird not driving the show. Mike did a great job, though. Only a few minor errors. We'll correct him offline. Yeah, so cool. Thanks for checking this out, guys. Hopefully this is a little bit helpful if you're, this is a bit of a different angle. Like there's people that do review videos, there's unboxing videos where they just talk about every little damn thing that comes in the box. I don't care. So this was, for me, this worked pretty good. Man, it looks really good. Okay.
Yeah, it's just straight. Get it out the box. Can we get printing? I want to print the whatever, and can we get printing?
Yeah.
Yep.
Good stuff. All right.
Your design, your challenge for next week is to make a practical tactical benchy.
Tactical benchy.
Yes, tactical benchy.
I have like just the thing in mind. I have just the thing in mind. Yeah. Okay. So that's it. So thank you, and we'll catch you guys next Sunday. Hopefully Artwann can make it if you're not too busy. We'll see.
Yep. All right. See you guys later.
So you know the trick, Mike. Again, you're going to stop the stream and then not immediately start streaming a whole separate stream.
No promises.
It's tricky. Good luck.
Yep. No promises. Thanks for joining, everybody.
Yo.